Hello and welcome to the Clashing of Steel. So today I'm teaching you how to play Barbarians at Rubicon. Sorry I haven't made any other videos in a while. I've had a lot of things to do past like 1.5 weeks. Anyways, back to the Rubicon. Well, Rubicon exactly doesn't have too many forests you can use. And the forest in overall here mostly doesn't give minus or negative ground effects for infantry units, or that for nearly even cavalry units. What you can't do is just use them to go head on. As you can see here, I kinda struck head on, but that is because they were cavalry. I had practically no other choices I could make. Though I ain't the best against cavalry, I still somewhat exceeded myself. Okay, so that went rather well. In truth, you have to be a supporting flanker. As you can see, I play Vercingetorix. His supporting ability, the Scorched Earth, is quite vital for me to being able to support my other infantry units. I can also perform flanking maneuvers, but I can't go head on as I could in the forests. Vercingetorix actually has its own ways to play rather well outside of the forest. But for most other, like Arminius or Boudica, I would just suggest holding behind the infantry line, and when you see a free moment, either cover the flank or go for flanking maneuver yourself. Right here you can see the catapult fire going in, and I'm trying to go and flank the opponents in there. Although the cavalry didn't make the wisest choice, it is still quite supporting. I pull out two of my units just to make sure that the catapult doesn't get too many units. So now we have one spears just waiting back there. I drew the arrow just to notify retreat. As you can see, he ignores it like most other players. So now I have to make my move. Hopefully they will start fighting the spearmen and I will have my chance. The fire has been also set there, so it supported a bit, but since they moved, it wasn't as great as it could have been. So here you can see the swordsman trying to fight the spearmen, and my units are going for a flanking maneuver once again. I have to keep this unit ready to flank the flankers practically, just to deal with any nuisances that can mess up my flanking or my teammates. I set up the fire just to support it even more, and yeah, here I realized that one of my units is just taking some real heavy slingers fire. Okay, now I'm rushing towards them because I practically don't have any other options, either to go in the bushes or go towards them. If I leave, they will choose another target, which is at this very moment quite dangerous. But fortunately there are also riders coming. So with the Boudicca's or Arminius' melee infantry, I would highly suggest running around the opponent and flanking them from behind. Because I used my Vercingetorix like flanking from the sides, it was just in most cases to avoid the fire. In Rubicon, if you're a single barbarian in your team, it's actually great. You can go with where you are needed, where you think like 3 units are and you could be the 4th one just to do the flanking. But you gotta be wary of the situation. You need to support often from the sides. There aren't many forest areas you can choose. You can hide in the bushes if you can. You can try to do ambush tactics, but it also requires you to have at least more than your own troops. Going head on is really dangerous, and you just have to try to flank the best you can. Right here, I'm just waiting for the game to get over practically. I have done a lot of flanking and supporting with fire and with my troops. I could have actually gone around this rock and taken the enemy swordsman from 2 different sides, but I just wasn't caring at this point. I had done most of my job and I was just let this go. Although there are actually still significant amount of enemies left, I still chose to let it go. So with Arminius or Boudica, well, Boudica can play differently if she has like the war dogs, but if she has swordsmen, or Arminius has swordsmen, or the two-handed swordsman, it is best to use them as a flanking support unit. If your team has a lot of Barbarian units in this map, it can be pretty much your loss if opponents have more Spearmen and more Swordsmen. The Barbarians practically don't get any of the positive ground effects they get in their regular forests, so here they must be used as a supporting tool. They must be used as flanking, as disrupting, and preferably not going head on. Tactics is the key, and teamwork can lead to victory. Anyways, don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching.